Hi everyone, Scorp here, continuing the insect playthrough. We're gonna go ahead and duel Joey. I think I'm gonna have to add Heavy Storm to my deck though. In favor of probably Copycat. I'm gonna get Grave Robber from this next duel anyways. Actually, Magical Labyrinth's not that useful now. Invisible Wire is technically worse than Tears of the Mermaid. Here, let's just put in a Tears over an Infinite Dismissal so I have, like, some variety. But I'll be honest, all of those are just as good as each other. But Joey time. And I know he plays Time Wizards. I don't think you can get them in the slots. But hey, we can always try. I want to move one space forward before I play the Dragamo with the equip, just so I can save about 100 life points. Doesn't matter too much, but I have something else I can play, so I may as well. Let me guess, 1000 Dragon? Right here? Oh, Parrot. Okay. That means the other card is probably a monster. I believe Joey plays Mesmeric Control in his deck. Also, he has nothing in his deck that can actually beat over that Dragamo. Oh, hi, Time Wizard. Well, this is gonna be a good test. Oh, Javelin Beetle is also really good here because all of his deck is mostly dragons, besides that Time Wizard. And this game's bonus against dragons. That tune space is kind of annoying. I'm really wanting to draw an Arsenal Bug. That does at least kind of check for a trap. I should have probably thrown that on the Dragamo, so then it could actually deal with the 1000 Dragon that's in front of it. I mean, 1000 Dragon's defense is 25. So Dragamo will actually lose to some stuff on this field. Maybe playing big things, but they're not quite big enough. Maybe this will finish him? Okay. Well, now we get to definitely see if Time Wizard's in the slots. If it is, great. Otherwise, well, we'll try to find it from Reincarnation. It is not. Shame. Ooh. I didn't expect to miss that bad. But I will go ahead and flip that off. We're pretty much just gonna cruise through most of these fights. This is gonna be by far the hardest fight that's left. I'm pretty certain that he gets to do some pretty nasty things to some insects, so... Pretty sure his deck leader, if it just charged at me, I don't think I'd be able to really win this duel. But he has an AI that likes to sit back and just chuck spells at you, so that should be okay. We'll use Maneater Bug as an example. But that's a lot of damage. 27? I wouldn't mind grabbing that gate D, so... Wait. Oh. Oh. That's a Fire Eye. But, if I were to go like this... Oh, his deck leader effect doesn't work on insects. It's just plants and... I forget what his deck leader effect does. I seriously thought it was, insects. Maybe it's beasts? Well, in that case, this is just completely over. I do remember just completely slaughtering, like, in the base game, just repeatedly just being absolutely ridiculously too powerful. Against Bakura, I think. Because I know Pyros do just obliterate plants. Oh hey, he found one of his burn cards. Since he doesn't have any Molten Behemoths up anymore, he's gonna have a really hard time actually dealing with, anything that I'm playing here. 8 Deeg should be here. I think it's like here-ish? I mean, it's in one of these 3 squares. It is definitely difficult to run down a pyro person with a bunch of things that have earth. Although, that's gonna finish the game. I don't really know what I want here. I'm just going for a 3 in a row because I can, but I mean, I don't really want any Pyros in an insect deck. They don't fuse well. I mean, I guess they get powered up by the same field. They don't get powered up by the leader. But that makes me feel a lot better than when I went through the Fiend playthrough and dealt with that guy, so... To be fair, this deck is significantly stronger than I was on that Fiend playthrough at this point. I think a lot of that had to do with how long it took to get Versago. I think in all of the reincarnations for all of these equips in this playthrough, I've gotten so many Versagos though. It's been like, why are there so many Versagos? Versago the Destroyer, Versago the Destroyer. I'm like, where were you last run? Could have used you in the last playthrough. We'll just put up Maneater Bug in defense mode. Yeah, second lieutenant here. Bye-bye. Just put another one in the way. It would be much nicer to get like caterpillars to fuse with the moth or the cocoon. But then I'd have to reincarnate for one, and then I'd have to duplicate it using slots, and I just don't feel like it. Please no trap. I didn't equip that because I was kind of worried about a trap or some other things. The card that he just played has a flip effect. Because his AI got stuck on it. Or actually, it might be the card played the turn before. Yeah, his AI is stuck. Just unfortunate. I'm just gonna get rid of a man-eater bug here. So, I believe this is a flip effect that'll spellbind me if I attack it. So we'll attack this way. Oh, that was a flip effect that'll spellbind me when I attack it. Cosmo Queen? No, he had another flip effect that'll do the same thing. Ooh, Spellbinding Circle. It's rude. The fact that this guy's AI breaks so often is kind of unfortunate. There's not much you can really do about it. You just destroy the card that is causing it to break, and then... So, this card's causing it to break. But I can just end the duel. Right, quick. Because there's nothing his AI can do about this. I get a Heavy Storm next turn just to make sure that those are actually monsters. Hi, Cursebreaker. Because I can flip this and do this... Wait. It wasn't Dark Elf that was breaking his AI? I mean, Dark Elf doesn't break his AI. Oh, it's this card. So his AI had broke, and then he'd gotten it fixed, and then broke it again. Run that over, right? Oh no, he won't, because Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth is not a bigger threat, so he's not going to run over that way. He did play a Skull Knight, but there's not really been anything that's too interesting that he played. He has a Skull Knight, a Cosmo Queen, a Dark Elf. He might have one more big threat in his deck, but that's about it. The only problem you'll ever run into against him is when he plays a Cosmo Queen, because that piece is quite strong. The Dark Elf is kind of hard to get if you're trying to farm him for it. He doesn't really like to play it. So I did kind of want to take it. The Phantom Dewan and other cards that spellbind for 3 turns on flip are pretty decent. While they're not as good as Maneater Bug, they perform almost the same function. Having something spellbound for 3 turns is almost as good as killing it. Oh, I'd never put Grave Robber in my deck. Grave Robber is just an upgraded version of Copycat, because Grave Robber works in both graveyards. I do need a little more power than 3200 against this guy for Dragamo. But I mean, that'll beat everything but his Trihorned and a B-Skull. Definitely beat that Cursed Dragon. Cursed Dragon even helps me because it changes the field. I am very, very concerned right now about him having a trap card behind this Cursed Dragon. I'm almost certain of it. What did he not attack my Maneater Bug there? Well, it was a trap. Or it was a spell or trap. Yeah, it was a shadow spell. Bye-bye. Only play for that card. Man, I drew a lot of Maneaters. You go 1-for-1 with most of the cards in his deck, huh? Which against this opponent's quite effective. If you have 40 cards that go 1-for-1 with your opponent, this guy just straight up loses that fight every time. Ooh, that's a Trihorned. I was kind of worried about one of those. Just from a... My Jiraigomo can't get over that until I put this equip on it that I'm about to put on it. And now my Jiraigomo is the strongest card in existence, unless a B-Skull attacks it and ties it. I am pretty worried that he played another trap, though. What called that one? Oh hey, Red Eyes. What card is this? His AI is questionable, to put it mildly. Once this Arsenal bug gets a single attack off, I win the duel, so... Also, can we talk about how expensive Magic Drain is? And its effect is not worth that. Oh, that's game. There's no way anything he played is gonna live through that. Oh, we get to end just about on a reincarnation here. That was pretty good timing. None of these are anything that I really want, but they're all usable cards, so... Or, they're all usable in, like, a Dark Dragon deck. I get myself a hamburger. Okay, time to grab myself a couple of reincarnations. I want to reincarnate something about 25 deck cost. That's a monster. $23 will work. So, I'm looking for Dragamo and Time Wizard. So, BRB. Well, I didn't even need to pause. That was like the second try. Take it Jiraigomo all day. I also got myself 2 more equips for other types if I were ever going to be using this more, which I'm not. Probably just start up another save right on this, right on top. I wanted to add a grave robber. So I think the next episode, going to end up doing 4 quick duels to get myself close to reincarnation. Duel Yugi, and then do a reincarnation, and then do the last duel. I think that's going to be my plan. So, thanks everybody for watching, and have a nice day.